One of the hardest things about doing creative work is when no one is watching or no one is giving you feedback or you're not getting views or likes or comments or anything like that online to keep pushing through. I was recently having a conversation with Matt Vella over on his podcast, The Ground Up Show, and we talked all about what it's like to try to make anything creatively when no one's watching.
How do you put effort and passion into a project when nobody is watching, noticing, or buying?
That's the best time to put effort and passion into it because then it doesn't matter. Like, you do it for you. And then when you have an audience, when you have people paying attention, then maybe you'll keep doing it for you and you won't do it for them. And everyone starts somewhere. Everyone uploads their first video or takes their first photo and posts it on the internet or gets their first follower or writes their first blog post or book or what have you. And so you should start whatever it is you want to do because you want to do it, not because other people are going to like it or favorite it or share it. So I think that's a strong place to be in mentally. It's a frustrating place to be in when you post something and it gets 5 views or it gets 10 readers, but the goal is that you'll look back at that time and be like, I still made what I wanted to make. And I'm still doing that, even if I have way more people paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have, it's part of the process. If you want to be able to be successful in a given field, you have to keep doing it. And you have to get through that painful experience of creating without people watching or giving you feedback. And it's a little bit, numbing, I would say, in the beginning, but you get used to that feeling very quickly. And like, you're just like, well, I decided I'm going to do an episode a week or a video a week. And that's what I'm committed to doing. And I'm going to keep doing that. And then if you have that kind of consistency, not only are you getting better, you're starting to build up a little bit of an audience. People start coming back and then you create something. And you don't need an audience of 1 million people, you just need an audience of the right people.
Yeah. In the history of the world, except for the last 10 years, let's say, whatever you made creatively was really hard to get anyone to pay attention to because even if there was the internet, there weren't platforms like YouTube, like Instagram, like no one would have seen it anyway. Mm-hmm. Like, I was just watching, have you seen the Spielberg documentary on HBO?
No, not yet.
Like, he used to make movies when he was a kid, reel to reel, like film movies just for fun, and no one watched those. He watched them. He made them when he was a kid because he wanted to make them. And then eventually, now, millions of people watch his stuff. And I think that's a problem now with the expectation of, I can't make something if all these people aren't going to watch it.
Yeah, dude, that's so true. I feel the same way. Like, that's when I started. I started making like VHS, my parents' VHS tape. And I was just like, we'd make stop motion videos or we'd make, horror films. And it wasn't because we wanted to put it on YouTube to get a bunch of views. There was no YouTube. We just thought it was fun. It was just fun to create something. And you have to find that love in the beginning. And if you don't have that, maybe you're in it for the wrong reason.
And like we were talking about with Jason, like the number always is moving. So you can be excited about 10 views, but you're going to want 100, you're going to want 1,000, you're going to want 10 million. So you never should be doing it for the number because it's just going to keep moving further away from you. So if you are trying to make something online and you're worried about the numbers, you're worried about the likes, the followers, the view count, the traffic to your website, your email list compared to other people, it's fine to compare it to something else that you made recently. This video is doing better than the previous video. Why is that? Researching what it is about something you made against another thing that you made, that's okay. Comparing yourself to others, comparing yourself to whatever that next milestone is going to be, it's just not a healthy way to live. And going back to the first thing we talked about, I think it's really important to treat your content, treat whatever you're making online like you have millions of followers already. If you put that kind of energy, if you put that kind of intensity into what it is you're making, then eventually when you do have 1 million followers, hopefully someday, you'll be used to it. You'll already be putting in the hard work and people will notice that even if you have 10 subscribers, 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, people will notice the difference. If you enjoyed that little segment of our conversation, definitely go to Matt's YouTube channel here and subscribe. He puts out great stuff. Or listen to our full interview right here.